Hey friends, Kevin here, your Sacramento, Stockton area realtor and lender, here with this week's weekly real estate report. Now, I'm sure you didn't turn in for a weather report, but man, it's hot out, isn't it? So anyway, how does that translate into real estate? Well, I guess we could have some sort of tie-in where, man, the real estate market is also hot, but it's not. So let's take a look at the chart and I'll show you what I mean by that. So I have been watching, as I'm sure we all are, because that's what this is all about, home prices. Where are home prices? Well, right now, our median list price, you can see it's pretty stable and has been for a while, slowly increasing, but really not doing much more. And then we had a sudden decrease, and now it's just holding once again. So right now, we just seem to be holding with the median list price right around just below 660 is where the median list price is. But if we look at what's selling over here, we did see a nice drop off, but now it's sort of managing to just hold steady, right about 550,000 as the median sales price. So we take that and then we look at what's going on down here. And in some ways, the two don't quite match up. We are experiencing, as we should this time of year, an increase in the inventory, but this inventory is coming out. And you would think that buyers would be buying, but they are not, because pending sales is kind of dropping off. I believe as buyers have more of a, well, let's just wait and see what happens. So speaking of wait and see, buyers, I do have to caution you. I work with a lot of buyers, and as a listing agent, I talk to other agents who have buyers, and it's very, I hate to use the word comical, but that's the one that comes to mind. We have buyers who see homes. We ask them, what do you think? I love this home. I would want to buy this home, but you know what? Rather than doing anything, let's just wait and see. Well, the next question becomes, wait and see what? Wait and see if it goes pending and then sold and you didn't get it, or wait and see if they drop it and nobody else buys it. Just use caution with the wait and see, because usually it's wait and see that somebody else bought it. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So inventory is going up, pending sales are coming down. And how does that kind of play into what's happening right now? Well, interest rates were on their way up, and we hit just about 7% last week. But rates came down a tiny little bit this week, which hopefully would entice buyers who are on the fence to jump out there and get a home before rates go back up, because there's plenty of room for them to go up, and in some scenarios, not much room for them to go down. So I would say if I was a betting person, I'm going to bet they're going to tend to go up. Although the economic news that came out this week was in favor of putting the brakes on rate hikes by the Fed, so that led rates to drop just a little bit. All right, so back to kind of what I'm talking about, the chart here. What about these sales prices, and what's going on now that we have the inventory coming up and pending sales kind of going down? I have chart number 2 where I track a lot of other items. And one of the things that I've been watching is the number of price reductions. And the number of price reductions out there on the market is actually growing. And of course, you have to be careful, because it's going to naturally just grow because the inventory grows, and a certain percent of homes on the market will always have price reductions. But as I'm watching these percents, sometimes we hit as low as like 4% of homes on the market will have a price reduction. But right now we're up around 30%. So I would say as a normal, it's right around mid-low 20s is the average. So around 20% of homes have a price reduction. Now we're looking at 30. So I'm seeing those price reductions start to become more frequent and more often as the inventory starts to grow. Buyers have more choices, and sellers are forced to do something to get a little bit more attention. So I'm seeing prices possibly start to come down a little bit as we head out of the summer buying season. So that's what's happening this week in real estate. I hope you find a way to stay cool this weekend and have a wonderful weekend. See you here next week. Bye.